Hello students of Standard 4. Today I have brought a new lesson, lesson number 1, Geometrical Figures for Standard 4 Maths subject. Here we are going to see the angles. Children can see the different angles here, like this is one angle, this is also one angle, and to the ladder and to the ground this is another angle. So these are all called angles. Children can see this, these are all angles. In the next picture you will see again more angles here. On the trees also you can see the angles. So angles have the two sides and one vertex. This is the corner. So when the two lines join together, it is called an angle. Two lines meeting is called an angle. See here, this is one angle, this is also one angle. So all these are called angles. Angles. Now in the next picture, you will see the right angle. Right angle, acute angle and obtuse angle. The three different types of angles. Now here the window is showing the right angle. The two adjoining sides of the window, it is a right angle. Here this is also right angle and this is also right angle. Now in this book also you will see the right angle. Two adjacent sides of the book is called right angle. This is one right angle. This is also one right angle. This is one right angle and this is also right angle. So children should note that this is called the right angle, which is always 90 degree. If you measure it, you will see that it is 90 degree. Now the other angles. Now here through the picture of a scissor, they have shown the right angle, acute angle and the obtuse angle. So when you hold this scissor in this position, it is called right angle. So when you are holding the scissor this way, that is little smaller size. When you spread the two uh, blades of the scissor in smaller way, you will get the acute angle. And when you spread the two blades wider, then it becomes obtuse angle. You can see this is an obtuse angle and this is the acute angle and this is the right angle. So acute angle is how smaller than the right angle. You can see the right angle here. So acute angle is smaller because when it is made smaller, the blades are made smaller to the right angle, it becomes acute angle. And when it is made wider than the right angle, it becomes obtuse angle. So angle bigger than the right angle is a obtuse angle and the angle smaller than the right angle is called acute angle. So in this way there are three types of angles: right angle, acute angle and obtuse angle. Now we will come to again this watch, the wall clock. Here also it is showing right angle and the next picture is acute angle and the obtuse angle. Now acute angle is smaller than the right angle and obtuse angle is wider than the right angle. Now here you can write the name of the angles here. Observe the figure here and write the right angle, acute angle and obtuse angle. Now this is a obtuse angle. This is again right angle. This is again obtuse angle. This is acute angle because it is less than right angle. So it is a acute angle. This is right angle. This is obtuse angle. Again this is obtuse angle and this is acute angle. So in this way children can write the names of this angle in the box provided. Now here also children has to draw the different types of angles. The dots are provided here. Here you have to draw the right angles, here you have to draw the acute angles and here you have to draw the obtuse angles. You have to join the dots and draw the obtuse angle. The examples are given here. Accordingly, children can draw these angles. Now, make a right angle, acute angle, and obtuse angle at your elbow. Show these angles to your friend and check theirs. So this is a game children can play by with the help of their elbows by making right angle, acute angle, and obtuse angle. Now next is check is this true? The angle an electric pole makes with the ground is a right angle, right? Then the slide makes one acute angle and obtuse angle with the ground. This is also right, as we have seen in the picture before, right in the beginning of the lesson. The ladder makes one acute angle and one obtuse angle with the wall. So we have seen this in the picture, and children can make a note and see whether it is true or false. The angle between the thorns of the bulbul tree is an obtuse angle. This is false because the thorns of the bulbul tree is acute angle, not obtuse angle. Leaving the thumb, the angles between any two adjoining figure is an acute angle. So this is also true. So this way children can make the practice by seeing the different pictures and find out whether it is a acute angle, obtuse angle or right angle. Next topic we are going to see circle. Now here you can see the picture of the bangle, a bicycle wheel and a cart wheel. So what is a circle? A circle is a round shape with a point at the center. You can see the cart wheel with a point at the center. A bicycle wheel with a point at the center. So this is a circle. Now next is a chord. Now the line which divides the circle into two parts is called chord. So you can see here the line which divides the circle into two parts is a chord. Now this is also a line which divides the circle into two parts. So this is a diameter. So diameter is always running from the center of the circle. That is the center, that is the point of the circle. It runs from the point of the circle to the two sides of the circle. So the diameter is always running through the point of the circle, that is the center of the circle. So it is called a diameter. And a chord which runs on through the circle on any part of the circle. It can be at the side of the circle, at the center of the circle, or at above the circle, that is at the north side of the circle to the south side of the circle, or at the center of the circle. So this is the difference between the chord and the diameter. So this is a chord and this is a diameter. Diameter always runs to the center of the circle, that is the point of the circle, the middle point of the circle. Now here again you can see the point, that is this is the center of the circle through which we make a circle. So this is the point, that is the center of the circle. Now this is called the radius, which runs from the center to the right side of the circle. It can be this way or it can be this way, but it will be only to the half of the circle. That is, it will be running from the center to the right side or to the left side of the circle. It will not make the half of the circle. It will make the half of the diameter. So this is called the radius, which runs through the center and to the side of the circle. It is never running to the half of the circle. It is running from center to the right side or to the left side of the circle. So it is called the radius, and radius is always half of the diameter. So this is the called radius, and this is the center point of the circle. Now here you can see, look at the picture. Is the line shown by the arrow a chord, a diameter or a radius of the circle? Write it in the box below. Now this is a center. You can find out this is a center. Now this is a chord. It can run to the north side of the circle or to the side of the circle, or the chord can be a diameter also. Now this picture is a diameter and this is a radius. So children can write the names of this and at the box given below. Now geometrical figures, vertex and side. What are the vertex and sides? Side. Now here you can see the picture of the rectangle, square and triangle. Name of the figure. Here it is a rectangle. Here it is a square and here it is a triangle. The number of sides of the rectangle is 4. Here also the number of sides of the square is 4 and number of sides of a triangle is 3. The number of corners, that is the vertex here of the rectangle is 4. The square is also 4, but for the triangle it is 3. So children can complete this table as given in the picture. The next is rectangle. Now what is a rectangle? Rectangle is a angle in which all the four sides are not equal. The opposite sides are equal and the vertex, there are four sides of the vertex and the four sides, the two opposite sides are equal, that is DC and AB is equal. Then DA and BC, these are two opposite sides of the rectangle which are equal, and there are four vertex A, B, C, D and the four sides of the rectangle. So this is called a rectangle and it is always making a right angle. All four sides are right angle. So that is why it is called rectangle. Now next is a square. Now square is having all four sides equal. PM is equal to MR, MR is equal to SR and SR is equal to PS. So all the four sides of the square is always equal and there are four vertices, that is P, M, R, S, and there is a right angle to all four sides. So this is a square, that makes it a square. Now next picture is a triangle. Now triangle is having the three sides, that is YR, RL and YL. These are the three sides of the triangle. Three vertex YRL and there are three angles, that is YRL, YLR and RYL. These are the three angles which make it a triangle. So this is called a triangle. Now last picture is about, look at the figure and complete the table below. Now here you have to complete this. The figure here is given of a triangle, then this is a rectangle and this is a square. Now name of the sides. The side AB is already given. Remaining sides children can write, that is BC and AC. Now PQ is given, so other sides will be QR, RS and PS. For this square also the side LM is given, so MN, NO and LO. These are the four sides of the square. Now name of vertices. A, C and B is the vertices. Now P, Q, R, S is vertices. Then L, M, N, O is the vertices. So in this way children can complete this figure, complete the table below, and this can be taken as a homework or write it down in their notebooks. So I complete this lesson for standard 4, lesson number 1, math subject, geometrical figures. Thank you for watching.